Good day everyone, it's Gillian from She Lifestyle. Okay, so today's pick a card reading is about your February predictions. Okay, so let's not forget that sometimes things take a while to manifest. So if you keep getting the same readings and you're not seeing the manifestations, you need to then check your vibrations and your belief systems, okay? These predictions are literally what you're going through. Anything can change. If you don't suit the vibration, things will change. If you don't like the reading, then you need to change the vibration or change your thought patterns, okay? If they don't resonate at all, then maybe try another pile. And if it's nothing, then unfortunately it's not your reading, because these are quite general. So just remember that when you go through these readings, and look at the things that resonate and the things that you can take with you. But more than anything, look at all the different areas where you can possibly improve in order to improve your vibration. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's get into the piles. Okay, so these are your three piles that is in front of you. Pile number 1 is the amethyst. Pile number 2 is the fire opal, and pile number 3 is the cellularite. So have a look at each one of those crystals. Again, just clear your vibes, clear your energies, ground yourself. Have a look at each one of those. See which one calls you the most, and I will then start with pile number 1. Right, pile number 1, the one who chose the amethyst. Okay, so February, it's got your psychic abilities and behavior patterns. So this may be a month that you may be looking at the behavior patterns of yourself or the behavior patterns of people around you. You may be looking at a lot more insight, or getting a lot more insight into your situation and getting a lot more insight into your life, okay? You're starting to realize or really think about what it is that you want, where is it that you want to go, and you're going to perhaps take charge in that kind of direction, okay? So we'll see what else, okay? I'll come to these ones now. I just want to get through the energies. Okay, so I'm choosing the Celtic cross, and first card we've got is 6 of Swords, and we've got crossing that is the 5 of Hearts. We've got your 6 of Hearts, Rapunzel, 5 of Wands, okay? Then you have got your Child of Hearts. These cards are so big, I'm running out of space, so I'll just have to put them on top of each other like that, and then I'll go through each of them. Ace of Crystals, 3 of Hearts, 5 of Crystals, and Seeker of Wands. Okay, so with the 6 of Swords, okay, so this will be your main theme for the month of February. The 6 of Swords is really and truly about coming together, okay? In the traditional tarot, it's about leaving behind a bad, choppy waters and entering something that is a lot more pleasant, so a lot more calmer, a lot more happier, okay? These guys are coming together, and they are chairs, you know, they've got like cups and swords. So it's quite, even though it's a swords card, they've also got cups. So it's almost like people coming together to form an emotional bond. It could be people coming together. I mean, it's kind of, but it looks like it's the dark, but those swords are being illuminated by a light. So it's almost like, the way I see it, swords is very much a mental thing, whereas heart is obviously emotions. And it's almost like your heart and your head is coming into alignment, okay? So you may have perhaps been too emotional and thinking more with your heart, and, you know, not enough mental clarity, or you too in your head and not enough emotional clarity. But in the month of February, the main theme is about balancing. It's about bringing the two together in order to bring about a more positive and a more happier situation. Okay, so you may be, again with the amethyst, looking at behavioral patterns of either yourself or people around you. And you're starting to have a huge amount of insight as to, how you can get whatever it is that you're looking to get, okay? And again, it's about coming out of the bad times into something a lot calmer and a lot better, okay? Your crossing energies, however, is that of the Five of Cups. So just be careful. The Five of Cups, no matter where it is, this is, okay, so as you can see, here we've got a mermaid, and she's got this massive heart with wings, and she's holding onto this heart, and she looks really, really sad, okay? In the background, there's some stars. So stars are generally, that of hope. There's a lot of water. Water's definitely emotions. There's a treasure chest in front of her, and there also looks like there could be a possible boat that's there to rescue her, okay? But she cannot see any of that. Even the turtles, they're kind of looking at her going, well, you know what, we're ready to take you off, and we're ready to, do whatever you ask us to do. You just need to tell us. So again, there's a lot of emotions, but you're focusing on a negative emotion, okay? You're not seeing what's around you. You're focusing on perhaps things that you've lost. You're focusing on maybe perhaps a heartache, or something that did not go your way, okay? There is hope in the background with the stars, there is a passerby that's perhaps trying to come in and rescue. There's a treasure chest there that's in front of you. But if your focus is on a missed opportunity, or a situation where it hasn't worked out, then you're not seeing all the wonderful things that are around you, okay? And that's where you have to, again, try and balance up your heart and your mental clarity, because your mind is probably telling you, look, it's time to put the heart away and swim off into the sunset, or into the starset in this sense. But your emotions are keeping you quite grounded in a sad place, okay? So that's just your obstacle for February, okay? So this is the past, and this is the Six of Hearts. So the Six of Hearts and the Six of Cups is very much about past people, okay? So in your past, you may have been dealing with or thinking a lot about people from your past, okay? You may have been reminiscing. Maybe there's an ex-lover that you've been thinking about, or even perhaps some friends, okay? It can also be a childhood memories that you may be having, or you may have had to deal with a lot of childhood stuff, okay? In this card, this is a mermaid, or a bunch of mermaids, and this mermaid's riding a pelican, which is pelicans also, if you think about it, they well, is it a pelican? I think it's a pelican. Trying to lift up these mermaids, okay? And they're all giving each other a helping hand. So perhaps there was someone in your past, or there was a time in your past where you felt like you had a lot more support, or maybe you felt like you had a lot more love, or that's where you've been reminiscing, or you've been thinking a lot about this time in your past where you really felt like people had your back, or you feel like someone, maybe it's an ex-lover that you felt like, you're reminiscing about this person because perhaps you really felt like they were there to uplift you, or they were there to help you, or give you a helping hand, okay? And maybe that's your Five of Cups, where you cannot get this out of your head, okay? You're continuously looking back at a moment where you felt like you had this positive or uplifting energy. The recent past, however, and this is something that you're still going through, you have got the Rapunzel, which is also your Tower card, okay? So you may have just experienced, or just are now still experiencing, a massive Tower moment, okay? That is really and truly a moment where your foundation is collapsing, and it's about to bring about change. It's forced change, okay, a lot of the times. Okay, so we got Rapunzel, and you know, the story, she lets down her hair. She's basically has an enchantress who put a spell on her that she's now locked in this castle. And the enchantress comes to visit her, and she says, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And in the background here, there's the prince, who's kind of watching from a distance. Long story cut short is, she tries to fall in love with the prince, but of course the enchantress finds out, cuts down her hair, and eventually she figures out a way. She gets out, and I think she becomes blind, but she starts, or he becomes blind, and he can't see her, but she starts to sing, and he recognizes her voice. So it's kind of like this moment where, you know, there's also lightning, a lot of lightning storms, stormy seas again, you know, with the Six of Cups. You may have recently gone through a time where things felt hopeless. Things just felt like they weren't working out, okay? Every opportunity that you try, or everything you kind of try in order to get happiness, gets stumped by this vicious person, and that's whoever this enchantress is. You know, it can be an actual person, or it could just be a situation that you're going through, okay? But on the upside of this, once the tower has collapsed, you are able to find your happiness, and you don't have to worry about finding your happiness, because this prince, whether he's blind or whatever, he will recognize you. And this doesn't have to be a love situation, but you know, this can represent your hope and your future. They will find their way to you no matter what. But this collapse in this tower has to come down in order for you to find this happiness. Okay, so again, your whole theme is about you coming together with the right people, whether it's the right job, if you're looking for a job, or if it's your soulmate, even if it's just a new soul family, or just new people that understand you. They'll find you, okay? They'll recognize you, and they'll find you. So don't worry about this whole collapse, whether it's a loss of a job or loss of a relationship, whatever it is. Don't stress about it, okay? You'll find your way out of this stormy waters. Right now, in the present, what you can do or how you can help yourself, this is all about the Five of Wands. Okay, in this situation is a really beautiful one, so I'm going to stick to this one, and this is about unfolding yourself. Okay, this this fairy is going up to the flowers, and she's, you know, it's like springtime, so this is you having a rebirth. Okay, and she's gently unfolding the petals to open the flower. So think of in the morning, you know, when that sun starts to come out, you know, picture these little fairies going into these flowers. I mean, this one there is still sitting there, and that's a closed bud, and she's gently unfolding it to show you it's new dawn. Okay, so after this massive amount of tower moment and these thunderstorms and this crazy night, you know, feel like, you know, it's a nightmare that carries on going. Here's the beautiful morning, the sunset, you know, you can see all the beautiful colors in the background. And this fairy's now starting to unfold and waking you up. And it's really about you having this new birth and coming out of the dark times and starting to see a new dawn, starting to see a new light. And here is you absolutely revealing yourself to the world. And it's the part of you that's not closed off. It's the part of you it's like you showing off to the world as to who you actually are. Also, this is a butterfly. Butterflies in this deck is very much about transformation. So this is about awakening, a new birth after your thunderstorm, and awakening to a beautiful butterfly moment and being opened up and revealed to the world. Okay. What is coming in the near future? This is your near future card in February. So this can be something that happens in February, or it can obviously be happening throughout February, March, April, May, June. Okay, and this is Child of Hearts. So this is Goldilocks. Okay, so Goldilocks, as you know, trods off into the forest, and there she finds this beautiful little home, and she peers in through the window. This is her peering through the window, and she sees this like really odd kind of house that's got 3 beds, 3 chairs, 3 bowls of porridge, and they're all different, you know. Every bed, you know, there's a soft bed, a hard bed, and a really, really soft bed. And then there's a really soft chair and a hard chair and like a medium chair, and then of course there's the different bowls of porridges. And she's quite curious, because maybe perhaps in her house there's, we've all got the same beds and we've all got the same chairs and we all eat the same porridge. So she goes in with her little childlike curiosity to go and see, what's all happening here. And she tries out all the different porridges, and she realizes one's very hot and one's very cold and the other one's just right. And she tries out all the chairs, and I think she even breaks some. And then she tries out all the beds, and then she finds the one that's just right for her, and she falls asleep, and little bears come back, and of course not very happy with the intruder, and she wakes up and gets a fright and runs home. So what this is saying, in your near future, okay, so you could literally have somebody coming to visit you that is different to you, or come to stay with you that's different to you, or you could be visiting or going to go stay somewhere else that could be different to what you understand. So it could be a work proposal that you have to go perhaps to another country, and you're dealing with different people or different cultures or different religions, okay? Or you may perhaps have to entertain someone, or maybe someone, a family member or a friend has asked for you to put up someone, and it's someone may perhaps of a different culture or different religion or just a different belief structure or belief system to you, okay? So what this is saying to you is that it's time for you to, perhaps don't judge the situation, try it out. She decided to climb through the window, and she tried out all the porridges and the beds, and maybe there's a situation where you've been a little bit too harsh or a little bit judgmental, and so God and the angels are now putting you in a situation where it's something you have to change your perspective on, okay? So it's something that you need to look at from a different things. You kind of need to walk in someone else's shoes, so that perhaps maybe you understand their life a little bit better, okay? So just because someone's different or they have a different way of being, this is here to show you that it's not bad. It just means that they're different. Try it out. You might find that there's something that actually fits. Okay, so whatever that means, just try it out. Okay, so you and how you can, help the situation in February. And here you've got the Ace of Crystals. So you have got perhaps a pot of gold. Okay, this is a massive, massive diamond, and the rainbow coming in. It's either that, or you needing to find the pot of gold. You're the one who needs to find a new beginning, and you need to actually dig deep within yourself, because somewhere in you there is this pot of gold. Somewhere deep within you, you have got this massive crystal, okay? You just need to find it, and you need to find this rainbow and understand that it's within you, okay? So this is about digging deep, starting to find a brand new way in order for you to do money or for business. Like I had say, perhaps you've got this idea that's actually going to make you really, really wealthy, okay, but you can't think, or you're battling. So this is about you digging deep. The answers are within you. You have got, this diamond is actually within you. You are the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You just have to dig deep, because somewhere in you there's a new idea that's going to come through, and it's one that's possibly going to bring in a lot of money for you, okay? So there could be a new job offer. There could be but this is more you and how you can help your situation. So I think that this is something within you. You are this pot of gold, and you are this massive diamond, okay? You just need to dig deep and find it, okay? Could also, again, your psychic abilities, perhaps. I mean, if you look there, that's also a massive crystal. Look at that, massive, massive crystal. So you need to look through your behavior patterns and try and find something, but look out for this diamonds. Okay, so surrounding you, we have got the Three of Hearts. So the Three of Hearts in tarot means one of, again, perhaps it's a celebration card. It's also a card of a reconciliation. Some of you may be reconciling, perhaps, with this person from the past. So maybe you are reminiscing about this person from the past and realize that this person was probably better for you than what you thought, and so you are now going after them. For others, it's really and truly a card. I mean, here you got these mermaids. They just, you got two of them, they're dancing around, and they've got the dolphins. I think it's dolphin or seals or fish, whatever, but they've got dolphins and seals and fishes. And down here there's a little what do you call it, an oyster, and it's got pearls floating up, and you've got a treasure chest, and something that really, I mean, anchors. So it's something that anchors quite deep, or it's something that's got quite a deep anchor to it. But there's either which way, there's maybe perhaps 3 people coming together to celebrate. Could be you spending a lot of time with your friends and family. It's a really happy, joyous occasion, something that's going to anchor quite deep within your emotions, something that's perhaps a bit surprising here with this pearls coming out. So, you know, finding, maybe you feel like you found your treasure. You maybe, it could be a new group of friends and you really feel like you're finding this treasure. Or it could be, like I said, someone from your past, and you know, as you guys spend time together and maybe perhaps go dancing or whatever, you start to actually realize that this is quite an anchored, solid relationship, and actually this person's quite a treasure, okay? And unbeknown to what looked like just a normal oyster, is actually got a lot of pearls, okay? So that's what's surrounding you. Okay, so your hopes and fears. So this is the 5 of crystals. Sorry, I'm just having a sip of my juice. Had a lot of talking here. This is the 5 of crystals. So this card in most tarots, this is about being left under the cold. It's the card of you know, either being dumped or you know, being well, losing your job or whatever. But so this is maybe under your fears. Perhaps maybe you fear that your situation isn't going to work out, or you fear that you cannot, you know, this could be your 5 of Cups moment where you're looking at the fears rather than the positive outcomes, okay? What you need to do is rather is be like this gnome. So this gnome is creating heaven on earth. So that's the symbol. It's basically a mandala. You've got the star and you've got the coins that are inside the mandala. But he is, I mean, yeah, you're bearing fruit, you know, fruit, birds. There's a lot of how can I say, abundance really around you. And he's whistling. So he's putting his house together. He's basically putting the finishing touches to his home. And yeah, this is kind of where you need to be. So instead of your fear, you need to look at the harvests. Again, you know, something that's bearing fruit. You need to whistle your way through your fears. Don't look back. Don't allow your fears to get hold of you. Rather, just put your mind into building this new place or this new home. Maybe you're literally building a home, or maybe you're building a new life. See all the fruit that's about to, you know, and all the abundance that's coming. You know, it's ripe time for you. So don't waste time thinking about the past or being fearful about something that went wrong for you. And your outcome. Okay, so the outcome card for February for you is the Seeker of Wands. Okay, so this is Dorothy, and she got swelled up in her back garden. You probably found that she had been wishing for something new in her life, and so the tornado took her off and took her into a totally different place, and she then realized that she really missed her family and missed her stuff, and decided she wanted to go home. So here she's got her shoes, and she can just tap those shoes, and then, you know, she kept having to sing, say there's no place like home. This could be you just finding your home. It's about perhaps finding the place that feels more like home to you. This could be you delving within yourself. You've got a lot of chakra healing here with, you know, these are all the different colors of the chakra here. It could be about you finding your going through your healing and actually trying to find out who you are and where it is that you want to be. And there's obviously a castle in the background. You know, it's really and truly about truth. And again, remember your total theme, which is that of bringing the head and the heart together and kind of aligning it and going, okay, you know, this is a month that I really need to make sure we all on the same page, because I want to come together and I want to go home. But you need to know where's home for you. Okay, it might be a literal home. It might just be a place for your heart. You know, it doesn't have to be an actual house, if that makes sense. It could be a place. It could be, you know, a relationship, you know, one that makes you feel like home. Okay, so we have got here, so this is the 9th house. So your theme for the month of February is very much about philosophical growth. Okay, so again, behavioral patterns. You really need to have a look. You've got the travel card here, so you may be traveling in February. It could be small travel. It could be getting in your car and driving for an hour. It could be further travel. But this is literally a time where, again, I think that there's a lot of searching, pulling back the petals, discovering who you are, and having this growth. But it's mental growth and emotional growth. Okay, this is a month where you either need to find a mentor or you might be becoming a mentor, but it's about developing wisdom. You may be re-looking at religion and your religious beliefs. As I said, again, you might find that as you are questioning everything, maybe your behavioral patterns, maybe your belief systems, you're now starting to question, and you're then going to be brought towards someone who's perhaps someone of a different religion. I did say that. You may be traveling to someone who comes from a different religion or different kind of cultural background, and they're going to really test you on your beliefs. Okay, this is the big picture in the future. So this is you definitely thinking again, where is that home for you? Okay, that's where it's about, again, moving out of these troubled waters and finding the truth and finding your home. Beautiful card here. I mean, really, really beautiful card. And this one says birthing a new age. Okay, so birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. So what did I say here? This is you on the spring morning after your tower, after the nightmare, after the massive scary storm. This is you being unfolded by a fairy, and this is the same thing. It's birthing a new age. This is new starting all over again. Okay, if you're interested in love, I did obviously do a love sign for each sign. Obviously check your moon and your Venus sign as well if your star sign doesn't resonate, and those are in my past videos. But either which way, you have got two cards here, which is very soon. So it says here, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, and you've got to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you the most romantic, more romantically attractive. Okay, so that's you unfolding yourself, finding your inner beauty, showing yourself off to the world, and not really caring what other people think. Okay, because the right person will love you for who you are no matter what. And very soon, you know, the minute you decide what you want, it will come to you. It's that simple. Okay, and it's going to come very soon, but you need to clearly decide what you want, what makes you feel like home. Align your heart and your head. So this is speak to your heart and put your hand in your heart and close your eyes and go, heart, what do you want? And feel the vibration rather than sitting and just thinking. Use your head to help you, guide you, but use your heart as the real answers to any of your questions. Okay, pile number one. That is what I have for you for your February reading. Give me a comment down below, like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will chat to you soon. Goodbye. Hello, welcome to those who have chosen pile number 2, which is this fire opal. Okay, so the word you've got here, sensuality and confidence. So I would say that this is a very good time for you to be working on both your sacral chakras as well as your base chakras, okay? Because both of these chakras are the ones that gives you it's your sexual chakras as well as your chakras that gives you a lot of confidence. So maybe it's where you need to be putting most of your focus this month, okay? Take whatever resonates from there. Okay, so I'll get into your other cards now. First we deal with your cards. Okay, so your main theme is the 4 of Swords. Crossing that is the 10 of Swords. Past, 2 of Cups. Recent past that's still affecting you, you have got Sleeping Beauty. Present, you have got Mother Goose. Near future, you have got the Midas Touch. Unfortunately, I'll have to get all to these. I don't have much space. These cards are huge. Okay. How you can help yourself. You've got the 3 of Swords. What is surrounding you? You have got Peter Pan. What your hopes and dreams are. You've got Hansel and Gretel. And your outcome is the Guardian Angel. Right. Okay. So let's move these around so I can actually get to the card. Right, so your theme for the month of February, you have got the 4 of Swords, okay? So, the The Four of Swords, funny enough, in traditional tarot as well as this mean the same thing. Okay, these are four little gnomes or elves, and they are using these swords, which is your mental thoughts, and they are using it as fishing rods. Well, one's using it as a fishing rod. One's sitting there. There is a dove, and dove represents peace, and the other two are using their swords in order to I think they're docking the boat. Okay, so basically these elves are spending a day, as you can see the water is pretty calm. Perhaps they're spending the day just on a raft, just having a bit of a relaxing calm day with the peace dove there, and the one's even perhaps fishing. The other two could be fishing, could be docking it, or they could be slightly rowing this raft, but it's ever so gently. Okay, so that's almost like while he's fishing, the other two are just kind of keeping watch, but at the same time very slowly going down. The other one's on the lookout. So the traditional tarot, it's one where the guy's sitting in a church and he's in prayer and he's meditating, and so majority of your time of February is going to be consumed with peace, meditation, relaxation, fishing perhaps, just taking time out basically. Okay, it's not a month for you to, I'm not saying don't do anything, but you need to make a lot of the month about rest, about peace, about relaxation. Okay, this is not a month to be making any major decisions or moving anywhere or doing anything major. I think this is just a month for you to take some time out and just chill. Okay, maybe easier said than done, but whatever time you can, try and make as much time to, if you can't do it during the week, then perhaps on the weekends. It's not a time for you to be partying up a storm. You may not be able to anyway with lockdown, so it's go and find a place that you can maybe perhaps go fishing, or somewhere just calm and peaceful, and just spend the time with perhaps your friends that are calm and peaceful people. What's going to disturb you? Your mental swords. Okay, so here's this guy, he's got a dragon, and he is putting these swords around the dragon because he's trying to cage in the dragon. Okay, and this is you trying, in traditional tarot, this is someone who's generally dead and they've got all these knives in their back, so it's an ending. You closing off a cycle. You're trying to cage it up. You're trying to put that final sword in order to close the cycle off in your life. Okay, it just might be quite mentally draining for you. Okay, and you might find that every now and again, whenever you're trying to relax, and trust me, it happens. Whenever you decide, okay, today's the day I'm not going to think about all my troubles, OMG. That's the day you can do nothing else but think about all your troubles. And so it's quite a trying time for you, okay? And it's going to be your challenge this month, is for you to, every time you feel yourself getting drawn into the drama of whatever the situation may be, it could be your own drama at all, you've got to, my favorite saying is, not my monkey, not my circus, and continuously tell you that I'm not doing it. You know what, I'm going to put this final sword in, and I'm going to put this baby to rest, okay? I don't want to sit and think about money troubles. I don't want to sit and think about drama in my family, or drama in my life, or divorces, or breakups, or heartache, or children problems, whatever. I really need to rest, and I really need to meditate, and I really need time to myself. So your mental clarity is going to be really important for you in the month of February. Right, way back in the past, Two of Hearts. Okay, there possibly could have been a massive soulmate that you feel like you lost out on, perhaps. It doesn't have to be an actual soulmate as a lover. It could be a soulmate friend, a soulmate, I don't know, someone who you had a really deep bond or deep connection with, and it's something from your past. Okay, so it could have happened 2 months ago, 5 years ago, 40 years ago, whatever. But this is something that still obviously you think about quite a lot. this could be the one that got away, or it could be a friend that you're really missing at the moment, because you feel like this person is your soul friend, someone from your soul group or your soul tribe. But this is just the energies of the past. So again, this is not like a current, like 2 weeks ago. This is like, at least probably a couple of months to years ago. But this is obviously still something that's affecting you and you're thinking about quite a lot. Okay. Right, here you have got something that is recent past, so it's recently happened. And with Sleeping Beauty, this is the card of the Hermit card. Okay, no, this is the Death card. My bad. I'm so sorry. This is the Death card. Sleeping Beauty is the one of she gets put to sleep. She's supposed to die, but she doesn't. She actually just lands up sleeping for eternity until her prince, or her one true love, comes to wake her up. And this is maybe something that you've gone through, but understand that while you're going through this, after this death or this situation that ended for you, it's a time of transformation. Okay, so here, while she's sleeping, there's a fairy that's coming down with a horse, well, possibly a unicorn. There's no horn, but anyway, and there she's kind of almost sprinkling down some fairy dust on her. So this is saying, you haven't died. The situation may have ended, but you haven't died. So take the time out, do the healing that you need to do, because there is some kind of beautiful fairy dust coming into you or coming through onto you, whatever, in order to waken you up. But you're waking up to possibly your one true love, or whatever it is. Maybe your soulmate comes back, I don't know, but whatever it is, it will happen while you deal with this situation. Okay, so this, very similar to that, is that of you going within, meditating, praying, spending some time alone. Okay, accepting this death, accepting this situation. And there you have Mother Goose. Okay, so this is a card of rebirth. This is, Mother Goose is very nurturing, and she's looking after, all of her ducks and geese and things like that, and looking after all their eggs. So this is someone in your current situation where there's a very nurturing thing around you. So it could literally be your mother, it could be a friend that's around you. It's just it's someone who's helping you through this moment. Okay, it's just a nurturing person, someone who's there to be there for you at the moment. Okay, they're helping you go through this ending, and they're helping you come out the other side. So accept the help from these people. Don't push people away at the moment, and just allow the situation to do what it has to do. Okay, again, you can't, you got to get out of your mental head and get into your spiritual self. Okay, this is also a card of rebirth. It's also time for you, even if there's no one around you, this is a time for you to nurture yourself. Okay, so it's really time for you to build up your confidence again with, remember, the fire opal. So maybe go get a fire opal if you can, and help it to nurture yourself and to really look after yourself and help yourself to become reborn. Okay, the Empress, this is Mother Goose is also the Empress card, and so it's really a card of having abundance and having everything you've ever wanted. Okay, but you've got to look after yourself, you've got to build up your confidence, you've got to do the meditation, you've got to do the prayers, you've got to take the time out to really deal with this ending or whatever the situation was. Okay, and this could also even be a job situation. Maybe you and your partnership broke up, your company broke up, and you felt like that company was your soulmate, as in the best job you've ever had, and you're really, really sad because you lost it and it was your perfect job. It doesn't have to be love. You could just be feeling really hurt, and you've got to take this time to just nurture yourself through this. Okay, coming soon, and this could manifest from February, March, April, May, June, July. Manifestations happen. This is the Midas touch. So this is saying to you, in the future, you're going to have the Midas touch, and you're going to have everything you wanted. So make sure it's what you want, because whatever's coming to you will come to you. Okay, this guy, obviously, he wanted to turn everything to gold, because he was so obsessed with money that he turned his own daughter to gold. So understand that during this time of prayers and meditation, you need to think very clearly if you want whatever it is that you're wanting. Because if you don't, it's coming towards you and you may end up regretting it. Okay, so this is just kind of out there. So saying you've got the Midas touch while you're going through this meditation and this ending and dealing with this stuff. Get out of your mental head, because you actually need to start thinking about what it is that you really, really want. Because, as I said, what you want is coming your way in the near future. How do you help yourself during the situation? Here you've got the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is one of heartache, the one of pain, emotional pain, and one of, dealing with a loss of some sort. How you can help yourself in this situation. This is one where she's using these swords as a musical instrument. And you've also, again, you've got another peace dove here. So bring peace to the situation, okay? Find the inner music. Balance your emotions, your mental, your emotional bodies. These like represent the emotional body, the mental body, and the spiritual body. It's time for you to play the music between the three, okay? Bring this peace back into your life, okay? Maybe you need to actually play music. Music is very healing. You might want to spend some time with, like I said, meditation music. Play it in the background while you're working or while you're doing meditation or whatever. Even while you're working, play music all day. Just constantly find music. And that will help you align yourself, okay? Again, what did I say with your chakras? So it's about finding your inner confidence. If you're confident, you can get another job. You can get another person in your life. It will help you with your sensuality and feeling rather sensual within yourself rather than feeling it towards others, okay? Finding yourself very essential. I know that sounds really weird, but it helps build up your confidence and just helps you to become this reborn empress energy that you kind of trying to bring. Right, what is around you? Peter Pan. So these are perhaps, Peter Pan's about going to Neverland. This is also the Chariot card, and the Chariot are one of movement. It's things going forward, moving forward. Perhaps there's some balance coming into play, some kind of victory, charging off. This is Peter Pan on going on the boat. He's either going towards Neverland or going away from Neverland. So just maybe a little, being within your inner child. So there could be a lot of moments where you might be spending time with children, going deep within to find your inner child, exploring. Perhaps maybe you're actually traveling. It's also the card of perhaps travel. Maybe you need to travel somewhere, maybe to go get this peace and quiet, to go on a bit of a journey. But this is basically what is around you. You may have a lot of kids that are surrounding you at the moment, or just situations where you are able to find a lot of deeper meaning to your life. Okay. What are your hopes and fears? Okay, well, your hope is generally about love, okay? You really want your soulmate. You're really, really hoping and praying that you're going to find your soulmate, okay? So I think all your energies and everything you feel and everything is you're going through in the month of February it's also the month of love. So it's a difficult month because, again, how do you think about love when you're busy dealing with heartache of your own? But there's many ways you can celebrate love. Again, this is brotherly and sister love. Love doesn't have to be that of a man or female or romantic love. It can be love of, here you got two animals. First time I've seen that, actually. Funny. So here you got two squirrels. Yes, they're all soulmates in their own different ways. It doesn't have to be a romantic kind of love. It can be a best friend love. It can be a mother and son love. It can be a daughter and father love. It can be just friends. But this could be children, okay? Either which way, it's really and truly about you finding the love and celebrating love everywhere. So they're celebrating love there. These people are celebrating love. Even this bird celebrating love is about to drop a love bomb on someone. Okay? There's love everywhere. The more you see love, the quicker you'll be able to manifest it. And the more you heal and find out what it is that you actually want, the quicker it will come to you. And you have got the guardian angels. Okay, so again, a card of knowing that you are actually looked after more than what you think, okay? This is about you being patient during this time. It's about balancing. Again, you white rose, peace. That's a peace offering, okay? You need to find peace, okay? That's your main focus for the month. Find peace. Find Find those happy moments even when you don't feel like they're happy. Find that peace, find that joy. Again, where there's more children here, find, see life the way through the eyes of a child, okay? Where you're just playing with a little kitty that's sitting in the corner and she's just playing with a butterfly, not really interested in what the world's got to offer. She's just hopping along, finding this butterfly. And you need to do the same and know that you're protected, okay? Your guardian angels are surrounding you. They're watching over you. They're there for you if you just call on them. If you're having that stuck moment or that mental moment and you cannot get out of this constant mental drain, call on your guardian angels. They'll come in to help you. Okay, so other themes for you in the month of February. Okay, so you have got house 1, #life. Okay, so personal action, right? So what did I say? Rebirth. Okay, so we have got Mother Goose and we have got rebirth. Month of rebirthing. It's about a new you coming out to the world and showing the world who you are. Action is how you express yourself. Do you have enough confidence in yourself? Are you expressing yourself properly? Okay. Do you feel like your expressions are wrong? Do you have to relook at how you're expressing yourself to others? Okay, your personality. Are you confident in your personality? Okay. Your appearance. Are you confident in your appearance? And if not, then maybe you need to take some personal action to change it. Okay. It's not about pleasing others. This is about you. If you are not happy in how you look, if you're not happy with your weight, then you have to change it for you, not for anyone else. This is not about pleasing other people. This is about you. If you can't change anything, I'm not saying go and have plastic surgery. Let's not go dramatic. Then rather work on your belief systems about your appearance, okay? The first impressions and new beginnings. Again, Mother Goose is also about new beginnings. Birthing, rebirth, new beginnings. So you're about to have, because after death, what happens? You are reborn. Okay, so you've had your death. It's died. It's over. It's now time for you to be reborn. Okay, wow. Whew. I cannot believe how these cards just come together. And I promise you, I just literally shuffled, pulled the cards. I haven't even looked at them. So this is really great. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits Soul Tribe. How awesome is that? So, you don't realize that during this birthing process, also, again, if we go back to those the card of these guys sitting on their raft, this is your soul tribe. Finding your soul tribe and having peace within your life again, okay? Yes, there may have been a death, and yes, that death is sad. But again, when you start to find love, and it's the same thing with Hansel and Gretel, finding the people around you and finding the music, it's saying to you here, your soul tribe is coming towards you, okay? You may start getting intuitive hints about who this soul tribe is, but you're coming together with the people that you meant to be with. You're having a rebirth, and it's about the right people, the right time, the right place, okay? But you need to have more confidence in yourself. Right, for those of you who are asking about love, I do, if you go look in my videos, I have done love readings per star sign. If the star sign doesn't hit, you can always check out your Venus or your moon signs. If you Google it, your time and date of birth, it will give you it. But anyhow, for those of you who just want a straight answer, we have got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so you could be codependent. In other words, you are hung up on an ex, okay? You could be codependent because you are hung up or you are obsessed with money. You're obsessed with jobs. You're obsessed with porn. You're obsessed with gambling. You're obsessed with alcohol. You're obsessed with drugs, okay? You could be obsessed with negative belief patterns, okay? You could be obsessed with your sensuality. Whatever it is, there's a toxic situation that's affecting your love life, okay? You could be obsessed over being so needy that you push everyone away because people are like, oh, no one likes it. Nobody wants a needy person. Needy people are very unattractive. So whatever that is, it's affecting your love life, okay? And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and receive the highest energy of all. And I think, again, it's safe for you to love yourself first. Then you'll be able to love other people. You won't be this needy person or this addictive person or this person who's addicted to other things, because when you love yourself, you're a lot more grounded, and therefore you don't need these things codependency is things that you can't do without. It can even be social network. Like, I cannot, oh my God, I have to check Facebook again, or I have to go and see how many followers, oh, I've posted a picture, how many people are following me. Anything that's an addiction. whatever that addiction is, it's affecting your love life. When you love yourself, you'll be a lot more grounded, a lot more confident in who you are, and you won't have to constantly grasp at anything other than, just loving yourself and being relaxed and being chilled and being at peace with who you are. That is what you have got for February. Please give me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you like it, don't like it, whatever, let me know. But I will chat to you soon. Enjoy the month. Goodbye. Hello, pal number 3. Those of you who have chosen selenite. Okay, so the words we've got here is spiritual activation and stimulation. Right, so the month of February. Okay, so you may have exactly that, spiritual activation. So maybe your spirituality is being activated, maybe your third eye is opening, maybe so you've got a psychic ball here, maybe your psychic abilities are really starting to take place, or maybe you just your spirituality is really booming and you actually understanding everything about your life and things are starting to really make sense for you. Okay, so quite interesting. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I will read these cards later. Let me just get into your tarot cards. Okay, so this is your Celtic cross. Your main theme for the month of February is the 10 of Cups. Okay, so we have got crossing energies, is the Ace of Hearts. Past, we have got the Guardian of Wands. Recent past, that's still kind of affecting you, is the Seeker of Hearts. Your current energies is that of the God of Crystals. Near future, we have got another Ace of Wands. You and how you deal with the situation, you have got the 7 of Hearts. Surrounding you, you have got the Earth Child. Hopes and fears, you have got the 9 of Hearts. And your 8 of Crystals is your outcome. Okie dokie. Right, so the theme that you have for the month of February is that of the 10 of Hearts. Well, I don't have to tell you, you can see that this is an amazing card. So it is saying that for the month of February, your major theme this month is about having all your cups fulfilled. Okay, this is a mermaid who is sitting there and she is so zen. Okay, her hair is flowing in the wind. She has the most beautiful sunset behind her. Look at those gorgeous clouds, or sunrise, doesn't matter. She's at peace. She's put her hands into the air and she's embracing the beautiful rainbow above her head. She's got a heart coming out of her third eye. So remember what I said, spiritual stimulation. So it's about seeing everything so clearly. She's got 10 hearts with with wings on them. So these hearts are just taking off and they are swimming amongst this beautiful rainbow. It's about really it's probably the nicest card in the deck, which is really and truly about just having all your cups there, just really feeling completely fulfilled. It could be financial abundance, it could be so much love and joy coming from family celebrations or family, or being around your friends, having a work situation work out, having a soulmate or your love situation being there. But it's more than anything just being absolutely happy. Okay, having everything, having all your chakras lovely balanced out, chakras beaming with happiness and joy. Okay, so that's your theme. Interesting. But what's crossing the energies is the Ace of Hearts. So that tells me that yes, that is your theme, which is all positive, but you're not seeing it. Okay, your heart wants to leap out for joy, but you're not allowing it. Okay, so your challenge is starting this new love beginning, or accepting this happiness that's being brought to you. It's like you're too scared. You are petrified that this happiness is not going to last. These two beautiful mermaids are pushing this heart out of the ocean, up, high, out of the water, so out of the deep emotions. They're trying to force this heart out of its deep emotions out to the surface to allow it to be illuminated by the sun. And if that is your block to this beautiful, fantastic, happy ever after, then you are blocking it because you don't believe it. Okay, you feel like it's too good to be true. You are petrified that something's going to come in to upset your apple cart. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so in the past, you got the Guardian of Wands, and that's Archangel Raphael. So basically, you have gone through a massive amount of healing, okay? Healing and transformation is what you have gone through, and you've worked very hard at healing a situation, okay? Whatever that was, there was something that obviously made you feel sad or made you feel hurt, or there was a loss of some sort, and you've worked very hard at it, okay? So Archangel Raphael's around you, showing you with the wands. There may be a little bit of an inkling of that energy still there, but it's quite positive. This is quite deep into the past. So it's saying to me that your healing's almost done, okay? You've done a lot of work. You've recognized the pain that you've gone through, and maybe why you started to feel the happiness in February is because you're finally letting go of whatever it was that brought you down, okay? So it doesn't have to be, just of love. It could be a death. It could have been heartache from a friend, or a fight, or a breakup, or a job loss, or whatever it was, something or someone that let you down and put you into a lot of pain. It could just actually be physical healing. Maybe you've gone, you might be surviving a massive illness, and you might have, like, for example, a couple of little coughs left. You might maybe even have contracted COVID, and you've now gone through a massive, deep amount of healing. But during that healing, it wasn't all for nothing, okay? It actually happened to you for a reason, because helping you transform. It's helping you to become a new and better person. So that healing really was there for good reasons, and your angels were around you, and they were helping you get through it, because you were supposed to get through this healing in order for you to transform into a butterfly. So that was just a cocoon stage. You just didn't know it, okay? So here you have got the Seeker of Hearts. So this is the Knight of Cups, and this is about receiving news that is emotional, okay? This is about someone who wants to open their heart and let their heart out. The problem is that this is also the Tin Man, and he doesn't have a heart. As you can see, he's got a hole where his heart is. And here we have a bird that has a heart that's like a gift, trying to give the gift to the Tin Man and trying to unravel the heart. So there could be an emotional news that's coming in, and again, your heart area is still a little bit open, and maybe it's a little bit wounded. Maybe you've got that inkling of that wounding there, and you're not really too sure if you want to take this offer that's coming in. It's like, again, I think it's just that there's fear of this news. You're so scared that this is going to be too good to be true that, I just hope you don't ruin this moment of whatever it might be, because again, this is about unraveling yourself and accepting love into your life, okay? So again, it might just be an inkling of pain that's there, and it's there for you. As I said, whatever this offer is, it could be news that's coming, anything that's happy, but somehow you just don't trust it. Your present moment, okay, so you're Father Christmas, ho ho ho. Anyway, Father Christmas, well, let's face it, Father Christmas is one that's abundant. Father Christmas is, okay, so the Guide of Crystals can also be the king of coins. So this is about leadership. He runs the North Pole. He's the father of Christmas. He is one that brings in good news, and he brings joy and delight to other people. Christmas, there's a bunny, so there's the bits of happiness and bunnies hopping around, and peace and loving energies. So again, you could have had, maybe this news was something that's not just happy, but it's also going to help you financially, and it's going to make you a good leader. It's going to give you a leadership role, perhaps. something where maybe, you know, it could be a charity organization that, you know, just giving you an example where you could be the head of a charity organization, and that where you're helping children. Whatever it is, it's pretty awesome. Whatever's coming through to you now, and if it hasn't already come, then it's obviously, you know, within your surroundings right now, okay, and definitely within the month of February, going into perhaps even March. But whatever this is, it's something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Think again, Father Christmas, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of being able to give to others. Or if you do get a really good job and you really get a fantastic pay increase or a new job offer where you know, getting more of a leadership role, it's also just a reminder that when you do get, you must don't forget to give, okay, to the people who are needing you. Okay, so wow, I can understand the fear, because there's like not one bad card actually, not even your even this card, which could also, you know, it doesn't have to be a challenge card, but even your challenge card isn't a challenge. It's fantastic. Ace of Wands, okay, near future, new passionate beginning. Here is you with the wand, which is a butterfly, and they are unraveling you. Okay, these fairies are pulling back to it. I almost got an image of something in my head, and that was, there was this toy that we used to have as a child. I'm getting this image of something that we used to either blow, and it used to blow something off the top. I don't know if anyone can remember that. I can't remember if you blow or if you spun it back and forth in your hands. I can't remember, but I almost get the image of something that's like a straw, and you blow it and something flies off the top. So it's almost like you're about to be pushed into a new beginning, and it's going to propel you forward. It's going to propel you. That's how I feel like these fairies are kind of pulling at both sides, and you're about to spiral into this new beginning. So you're going to be propelled forward into something that's going to really bring out a situation that is actually the best for you, even though it's clearly quite scary, because again, not one bad card here for you, okay? So I think it's your fears that are holding you back. Right, so how you can help your situation. Okay, so this is the Seven of Hearts, which is also the Seven of Cups, and that's one of choices and the one of illusions. Don't get sucked up in the illusion. This is one where, you know, rather spend the time in meditation, okay? Spend your time in the situation and just meditate, you know. Again, you've got a lot of hearts. This is seriously a lot of hearts in this reading, okay? So that's really about using your heart, using your emotions, sitting within, meditating, and thinking about all these options, thinking about your emotions, understanding who you are, understanding, you know, having this stimulation and this spiritual activation. So it's almost like you're being activated this month. So just spend some time, alone time, meditating while all this is going on, and this is what's going to help you, okay? Don't get sucked into the fear, don't get sucked into the drama. It's not too good to be true. It's not an illusion. You really are getting this seriously awesome happiness and this awesome beginning. And just go deep within, you know. Whenever you're feeling scared, just shut the doors, find that time, and just kind of close yourself off and ground yourself, and do some meditations. I think this is what's going to help you through this month. Again, you know, guys, this could manifest over the next couple of months, okay? It's obviously when you come into alignment with it, okay? So you have got the Earth Child. So this is the World card, okay? So this is, again, a new cycle, and this is what's around you. So this could have anything to do with the world. It could be you relocating, okay? It's this child is sending all their love in his heart to the earth, okay? This could be, again, with the spiritual activation, activating your spiritual awakening, and the spiritual awakening could be anything, but it's I mean, I've done a few videos on it, but it's really awakening the love you have for the world, okay? The love you have for the creator of the world, and activating your heart and understanding your mission here on earth, okay? Because every single one of us has a mission, and that is we've come to this earth to look after it. We've come to this earth to protect it, okay? So you may be awakening to your need to become spiritually aligned with Mother Earth, or become spiritually aligned with the love for this earth. In other words, protecting the earth in some way or form, okay? It could be travel, it could be, like I said, through charity, helping organizations, you know, it could be helping animals, helping plants, solar energy, I don't know, whatever it is, but it's kind of what's kind of surrounding you, and it's helping you being kind of, you know, activated. You may join groups where you may feel like your earth child, that people, you're finding where you belong on this earth, with the right people, and you're coming together with these people, and you're creating, I mean, I think even with Saint Nicholas and Father Christmas, you know, you're thinking of perhaps even in the pagan religion, where, you know, coming together with your soul people, okay? Whatever it is, it's there's just love of the earth, or love of the planet, or, you know, a massive cycle that's ending around you, that's opening up this new awesome activation, which is a hell of a lot better for you. Hopes and fears. Well, your hopes and fears is your wishes coming true, okay? So again, no fear, just hopes. Or your fear is that your wishes are not coming true, or your wishes are coming true, but your fear is that it's too good to be true. That's the only thing I can think of, because honestly, this is the 9 of Cups, okay? The theme is the 10 of Cups, and your hopes and fears is the 9 of Cups. So either, again, you're fearing that all this happiness and all this stuff is too good to be true, and you actually cannot believe this is happening for you, or again, you just wishing for your wishes to come true, and then you don't have to worry, because it really and truly is. You just maybe you don't see it in February. You might feel it, like you might start getting inkling, or you know, perhaps like this offer coming in. So it might be something that it might be quite slow, okay? For some of you, this could, like I told you, it could literally come in over the next 6 months to a year. So you might start getting slow offers, you know, a slow rider coming in with little bits and dribbles of information that's going to show you that each cup is slowly, each one of your wishes are slowly but surely, or each of your boxes are slowly starting to be ticked off. You just don't see it yet. So just keep yourself in that vibration and believe it, and, you know, and accept it and appreciate as each cup comes in. It might not come in all at one time. Like, I meet my perfect partner, I win the lotto, I get my dream home, I get married, I find my kids, I find my best friends, and so on and so forth. It's a gradual thing, you know. It could just be, you know, I meet a guy and he takes me out on a date, and he seems to be the perfect guy, and then everything else falls apart, it falls into place. It could be a job offer that may be small, and it's a slow progress, but it's going to lead to you becoming a partner within the company, okay? So again, your wishes are being fulfilled. There might just be a slow progress. So accept and celebrate every cup that comes in, instead of fearing it and going, oh my god, you know, this is too good, and scare it all off. Okay, the final outcome, you have got the 8 of Crystals. So this is about you perfecting your skills, learning something new, and continuously learning, continuously charging on. So it could be psychic abilities, and so you have to practice. This is literally just practicing, putting the work and effort into whatever it is that you're wanting. As I said, it could be a small job offer, so you might start at the beginning of your dream company, for example, okay? And that's fine. Again, don't go, oh my god, so I'm so scared because I could flipping screw this up and I'm never going to get it. No, perfect your skill, okay? Continuously put the work and effort in, even if it's just manifesting. The work and effort. You might, like, for example, win a small win in the lottery, and then put the work and effort into manifesting, and you can win a bigger amount in the lottery the next couple of months. And do you understand what I'm saying? It's small, gradual, but each cup is starting to become fulfilled for you. You've done all the work that you need, but you have to celebrate each milestone as it comes through. Right, what else do we have for pile number 3? House 12, Wisdom, House of Transformation. So you're going to get a a lot of wisdom. Again, spiritual activation, stimulation. Your brain's going to be stimulated. Okay, you need to trust this transformation. Okay, trust it. Don't. You may be feeling or worried about karma. I think this is good karma. You're actually now getting everything you deserve. You're getting good karma in your life. Finally, good karma is coming. You may perhaps get some closure this month on something, you know, whatever was upsetting you, or whatever this healing that you've had, you might actually have closure and close that situation and that healing off. There may be some time for you to reflect. What did I say also with the Seven of Cups? That of spending a little bit of time reflecting on each situation, reflecting as these cups or as these little things come into you, as your cups start getting filled, just reflect on each one, see where you are. Disillusioned, don't get disillusioned. Okay, surrender, rather surrender, don't get disillusioned. See everything as they are. Don't get yourself off fear, and just surrender to what's coming. Okay, have trust and faith that each one of those cups are being fulfilled. You might not see all of them all in one go, but they're definitely coming in, starting possibly in February. Okay, right, we have got Warrior Woman. Right, so this is a woman who, she's got her sword out and she is ready to take on the battles. Okay, and so this is you, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter, but this is about you standing forth, standing straight, standing ready for anything that has to come your way, because you know that have you answered your deepest calling. Okay, so you might be activated this month with the spiritual news that comes in, and you're like, wow, okay, now I know where I am, I now know, and I'm ready. I have surrendered and I'm now ready. I'm armed and I'm ready for whatever you bring at me. Okay, this woman is strong. Okay, she isn't going to be brought down by anything. Okay, so I've got 2 cards for your love reading. I have done a love reading per star sign. It is in the videos if you want to go find them. But if and you know, sun sign might not resonate, you can always check your Venus and your moon sign, and you can Google those if you know your time and date of birth. Anyway, for those of you who are totally impatient and cannot go and watch that, then here's your cards. Right, so we have got true love. This is the romance of the lifetime and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so this could be your seeker of hearts. So this could be a guy that comes along, or a woman that comes along that you're slightly attracted to, and you are very scared because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so attracted to this person, like I don't know what to do about myself, and oh my god, they're gonna hurt me. I just know they're gonna hurt me. No, rubbish, stop it. That's your illusion. You're the warrior woman. You can handle whatever comes your way. This is your true love, and you are able to express your love. Okay, it's worth exploring. You don't have to be this heartless person. Unravel your heart. That is what I have for you, pile number 3. Hopefully this resonates with you, and if it does, please give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, anything. Let me know what's going on. I hope you enjoyed it. And anyway, enjoy your month of February, and I'll chat to you soon.